Yo. God, oh my God, this is not even funny anymore, bro. We're on the cusp of the worst Summerslam in history. Like, I don't know what to talk about, chat. Like, what did I just like? How can I cover this? How can we recap this? Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins having an argument in the ring about who's number one and who's number two over a decade of history between these two. Out of all the directions you could go with the storyline, you're going to talk about who's number one and who's number two. Seth Rollins is mad. Seth Rollins has his panties in a bunch because Roman Reigns came up with another dagger to his opponent. Y'all know the first dagger, right? He looked CM Punk in his eyes. And he said something. He said the words that you can never come back from. He said the words that's equivalent to spit in the face to another grown man. He tells him, "You're old." Roman Reigns come back, the tribal chief, with another dagger to say, "Well, you couldn't win the title without the money in the bank." What, dog? I don't know if I accidentally logged into Netflix and hit my little nephew account that's 3 years old, his kid's Netflix account, but this is the most kiddie, immature garbage on TV. I'm only speaking for people that has a little bit of gray in the hair, because there's a lot of people in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Some of you guys is young. Some of you guys, when you wake up, your back don't hurt, your feet don't hurt. You wake up fresh as a daisy, breath smelling like a Similac. Your mommy's just fresh off of wiping your ass and changing your diapers. If you're a little bit younger, maybe you have time for this kiddie-ass show. But honestly, I don't know how much longer I could sit up on a Monday night and I'm looking at my TV and the ending credits say Lee Fitting or Paul Levesque. And the only thing I could think about, I'm just questioning life as a whole. What exactly am I doing? This dude says, "You couldn't win the money in the bank without the shut up!" Roman Reigns. This whole tribal chief thing is done. The bloodline is done. No, it's not. Yo, dog, I'm watching Raw on Netflix, right? I forgot what I did. Maybe I got some chips. I come back, dog. I start snapping on everybody in my house. Dog, who changed the channel? Dog, who turned on Crackdown? Put Netflix back on. Oh, I'm sorry. They just ran Royce Keys and Jimmy Uso back. The one match that nobody asked for. The one match that nobody and their mom asked for. We're going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to address the chat. You know, we're going to do the whole 1-2. But before I do that, they ran this match back, chat. They ran this one back, y'all. The good old Royce Keys and oh man, Paul Levesque. Do you see this? What dog? What about this match made you think, let's run it back Monday? This is, dog, This is sad. This was the last match anyone wanted to see. You could have gave us anything in this world but Royce Keys and Jimmy Uso. Ah, but Bobby Monsoon, you ain't geeked up about SummerSlam. Why? Well, they got the biggest faction since The Shield, since Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. They got the new big three. They had Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, remember? LeBron James, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade. This is the big three we never thought we'd seen. Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. I am so sick of this company, and I'm just being honest, man to man. Man or woman, man or whatever you identify as. Respectfully, I don't know how much longer I could sit and watch slop like this every week. Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. Royce Keys, I heard you said that, oh man, but being at the Fed, it exceeded expectations. You expected to be in a faction with LA Knight and Solo Sikoa, and they're putting this on SummerSlam. No wonder why you can't sell any tickets. We're gonna go over this god-awful show. And if you want to know what my future is going to look like, and what yours probably is too, if you keep watching this show, just take a look at the life of Valkyria. You know, the women that had the dirty-ass sweatpants on. This is cringe, it's bad, it's disgusting. And you will turn into, this is nothing but brain rot, dog. Obafemi Brock Lesnar, yo, y'all could check my ex. I was like, yo, bro, I'm like, that's kind of fire. It's the same thing, click copy and click paste, but I'm not expecting too much of else. Oh snap, Obafemi threw the cop over the thing. Good promo, Oba, good promo, Paul Heyman. Okay, cool, let's go. What's after that? Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez. What's after that? Braun Breaker getting beat up by Tozawa. It's like, God, dog. We're going to go over this, unfortunately. It's just depressing watching this show every week, bro. Seriously, dog. God, that they failed. They failed, man. Saturday night's lame event. I'm going to see what's up in the chat, man. I see my man Colin was in there, man. I see my man Mike, YouTube, ATO gang in the building. Jose in the building. Patrick, Samira Thompson in the building. We got Aggressive Attitude. Joe Trev, Hezzy in the building. Red Dark Side, Felicia, Colin, Lou Steph in the building. I know Outsanity, OZ somewhere in there. Warlock, Mr. Maui, Wowie, Gregory somewhere in there. I know Michelle somewhere in there. We got Washbley, all gas in there. We got Cody, we got Vincent, we got Hezzy, Cece, Kyra, the usual suspects. Shout out my man Rod too, man. I see Rod in there. Yo, this is crazy, bro. God, why, dog? I'm gonna read some super chats, man. God, bro. Joe Trev says SummerSlam is about to be as good as McGregor. McGregor versus Holloway. Facts, like, that's a fact, bro. McGregor versus, I disagree, Joe Trev. McGregor versus Holloway is going to be better than SummerSlam. Honestly, chat, I haven't seen a show this big Like, I cannot believe the lack of storylines in this, bro. Like, why does Chad Gable and Penta kind of have more of a storyline than two people that has 14 years of history? The story is right there. The Fed is just not packaging it together. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, the battle of the Black Eyes. Summerslam. That's the best you got for me, Cody? These are the two biggest prizes in this company. Why is Obafemi and Brock Lesnar seem more important than that? Chad Gable and Penta seems more important than that. When a company doesn't take importance of the top prizes, dog, when I was growing up, the title, the World Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, it was nothing more important than that. All the fans knew it. All the people in the back knew it. The wrestlers knew it. That was the theme. That was everything. Everything. Whether you like whatever All In is doing or not, there's one focal point of that show. There's one tip-top prize, and that's the AEW Championship. Even in TNA, I see TNA, the TNA champ, dog, the Fed is literally the only company where your top prize is an afterthought. There is no possible way this could work long term, dog. People have to be fighting for something. Yeah, man. Voice lost his keys a long time ago. Jose, funny, dog. Good looking. Big Tolo said Kenny Omega as world champion doesn't sound so bad. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, Big Tolo. Yeah. After watching this show, man, I'm about to grab that Kenny Omega cat shirt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think it matches this. I'm about to grab that Kenny Omega cat shirt, bro. Dog, it's like, you're right, it doesn't. It's like, see, the thing about the Kenny Omega thing, you feel something. Whether you like it, whether you wanted something else to happen, you feel something. I'm watching this promo by Seth and Roman and feel absolutely nothing. Outstanding said time for Voice to find his keys back at AW. Facts. Kim says Bobby got nothing funny to say. The show was that bad. Hey yo, it ain't funny, Kim. It ain't funny, bro. Random says the tribal queef shows up to work and embarrasses the rest of the roster like always. Yeah, man. Roman has to change something, bro. My man Tyler in the building with the dub. Good looking, Tyler. I've watched WWE for 37 years. Never thought I'd see it go out with a whimper versus a bang. It's been death by 1,000 self-inflicted cuts. At this point, I'm watching an autopsy while the patient still insists it's healthy. Yo, bro, Tyler. This is a sad watch, bro. It's sad, man. Lady says Gable is from Minnesota. He better win. Yeah, he's going to win. Just like we knew he was going to win the gauntlet. At least Javon Evans looks strong. I wanted him to win, but like I always say, he's young. He has a lot of time ahead of him. He looks strong in the gauntlet match, so I kind of knew Gable was going to win. Then they said it was his hometown. He's going to beat Penta. We got to do something about that song. Oh, it's a great ride. Oh, yo, dog. That Gable theme is ass, bro. I'm sorry. I've been trying to give it a few weeks. I've been trying to sit on it. I've been trying to get acclimated with it. I've been trying to listen to it when I'm at the gym, when I'm walking around. Bro, you will rather bust your eardrum rather than listen to that Chad Gable song on repeat, dog. They got to do something, man. Triple GPT, damn near 800 in here, fire. What's the number? Triple GPT, hate AEW. No, shout out everybody here. Make sure y'all like it. Like and subscribe, bro. Outstanding said LA Knight should call this group the Disconnected Line, since that's what the phone is when he tried to call creative. Yo, LA Knight is... And there's no way he's winning Money in the Bank. You don't go from a faction with Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys to Money in the Bank, bro. It's just not happening. And the last one, Maxine just became the biggest heel on Raw. Put the belt on her. Paul Heyman is done with the vision until Brock's SummerSlam match. Yeah, Maxine. Yo, y'all see Otis? Otis swore he was about to get a wet one. Ugh. Otis, she ain't give you no cheeks all year. However long y'all been together for 3-4 years, bro. Otis swore he was gonna finally get some cheeks. Ugh. Austin Theory with the low blow. Back to catering, bud. The Vision Otis Tozawa segment was cringe, yeah. Yeah, that's a fact, Jordan. And Warlock says, I can't lie, I couldn't care less of WWE anymore. Just anything related to them, I'm not interested. Nah, that's Warlock. It's a bad joint, man. We gonna go over this though. I don't. You look how bad the Fed is struggling. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Like, why will we care about Roman Reigns and Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson is an NBA legend, a New York legend. What about this should we care about, though, dog? WWE, you have a story of Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. You are failing miserably to tell the dog. This is trash. You can't do anything but try to grab a star to try to. This is not going to help the sales for Saturday night's main event. It's not going to help the show. It's not going to help anything. Roman Reigns and Jalen Brunson. Why would we care? This dude is a basketball player. What, they about to be in the middle of the ring going one-on-one? Oh, my. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am dreading Saturday. How am I supposed to do this? Like, come on, bro. Like... Rat Pack, what's up, bro? Why do we care about basketball on a wrestling show? Nah, that's a fact. Why would we care, bro? I don't see no reason why I would care about this segment, dog. Oh, Seth Rollins came out and interfered. No, dog, you have Seth Rollins in a few weeks. Y'all are months behind telling this story. Do something personal. You knew Seth for 14 years, bro. You got nothing personal to say? You only hit the Money in the Bank. You're not a real champion. You're number 2. Think about that, chat. 14, 15, however long he knew Seth Rollins, you have nothing personal to say. Nothing. If he brought up Becky Lynch one time, bro, that would have evoked some type of emotion because we all could connect with Becky Lynch. We know Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, his husband and wife. You couldn't even bring up Becky Lynch, bro. You couldn't bring up the one personal thing that we all would have been able to relate to. You bringing up stupid wrestling storylines that's like, why is Seth supposed to be super? Nah, he's all super mad. Punk is mad you called him old. Dog. Roman Reigns is at the top of the company. Why can't the training wheels, why can't the handcuffs go? Don't understand why they can't come off the guy, bro. God, Roman this is not hitting at all, man. Oh yeah, shout out. I heard it was Rando Mac birthday. Shout out to Rando Mac. My man Carnage in the building. Roman about the slam dunk on his ass. Fedhead said AEW is like WCW 2000. I was watching WCW 2000, and WWE is worse than WCW 2000. This is horrible, terrible, frustrating to watch. Yo, Kim. Yeah. Damn, that's a good one. I gotta watch WCW 2000. But yeah, it's extremely close. It's extremely close, bro. Triple GPT trying to make Theory Maxine versus Otis and a one night return to Mandy Rose. Nah, facts, yo. Brian said Seth Rollins could have brung up The Rock and his power. Oh my God, thank you. Seth could have brought up The Rock, bro. Your whole family got the thing in a chokehold. Your cousin is on the board. Of course you're gonna be. You always got the silk. Oh my God, bro. This dude brought up Money in the Bank and you had to fake an injury. Dog. Y'all know why he said that though, right? Oh, because they could push the new Unreal Season 3. Oh my God, dog. I'm so disappointed in the championship matches this year, man. Uh, it's not doing nothing for me, chat. I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me see, dog. What else we got, man? Uh, yo, you want to see? Let's go to the funny one, man. Oh my God, Lyra Valkyria. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Lyra Valkyria is doing a good job, bro, putting this over. It just looks cringe, just like, yo, WWE. If anybody is listening that works for WWE, Lyra Valkyria is doing it. She looks crazy. She took the makeup off. She's doing a good job. It looks a little bit cringe, but y'all gonna need to do a few things to really make this work. First, you have to change her music, bro. Stop being scared to switch people music. You have to change her music. She needs some type of remember Mankind old theme. She needs something like that. She needs the lights to be flickering. And when she attacks people, stop with the same softball attacks. Let her take it up a bit. Let this character really be deranged. She should have been down biting Belly in her face, dog. We should have been turning away from the TV. I know you got to stay PG, but a bite on the forehead, no color, isn't going to be it's just something different. We see it from the character. Don't have this woman come out and have the same move set. The same promos, the same doing this. It's just like this could be good. It's kind of crazy how this what Bayley was supposed to do. They stopped Bayley in her tracks. They said, hold on, Bayley. You're gonna need to sign right here. She said, no, I'm going to AEW. Okay, Bayley, cool. We're gonna rip the contract up. We're going to abandon your gimmick. We're going to give it to Lyra Valkyria, and then we're going to polish it and make it better. This was the crazy bell. This was supposed to be crazy Belly. Lyra Valkyria is doing pretty good work. I ain't gonna lie, man. They just have to make a few pivots to really drive it home, dog. The music is everything. The package is everything. Lyra Valkyria, I guarantee a lot of this is her idea, having her hair all messed up, no makeup. She's cutting a promo. She's not stumbling and bumbling. She's telling a story. She's looking believable. It's looking cringe, but it's believable. You have to do the rest of the package in WWE. Please don't sit up here with your feet on the desk and just gonna let Lyra Valkyria fall by the wayside. Because if you don't do it right, it's gonna look bad, man. It's gonna look bad, bro.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna add to my accomplishments.
So let me see what y'all saying about this, man. I could be bugging, man. Lyra still looks good, even though she trying to look like trash. Yeah, Felicia said she looks deranged. Outstanding said Lyra and Bayley trying to have their watered down Hollywood ending. Yo! Oh, snap! Lyra and Bayley Hollywood ending is Outstanding. You kind of disrespectful even putting that in the same sentence. That's kind of funny though. Yo, that's hilarious. Rich, shout out to Bayley. Hang in there, TK. Gonna raise you from the dead. See you at Full Gear. Ooh, yeah. This is Bayley last. I think this might be her last joint. She gonna put Lyra over. She's probably either going to be planking or she's going to get buried the rest of the year. Her contract's going to be up. She might, I don't know if she got to wait 90 days or not. But once that's done, it's going to get spooky once she step into AEW. I guarantee it. Because she's going to have something to prove, dog. Think about it. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, who else was up there? Oh, Sasha Banks. Then you got really Bianca Belair. Dog, all of these women, Jade Cargill, you can even put up there. All of these women surpassed Bayley so much, bro. And Bayley is still a great character, but you don't think of her like a superstar like she really could be. Her potential has really been shot with the creative. Under that TKO, under TK, not TKO, under the TK AEW banner. We gonna be eating good for what Bayley gonna have to offer, man. Lyra looks like the girl from The Ring. Yo, I promise she does, dog. The Ring. Yo, I don't know if y'all ever see this movie. This is what Lyra need to tap into, cause she looks like that. But this is just like with Leo Rush. Like I said, you got to give it some time. I'm saying Lyra could probably pull this off. She need to give it time. She need to go on social media. We don't want to see you looking pretty on social media, Lyra Valkyria. You have to keep this up because that's what make the character the character. I want to see you on social media deranged. I want to see pictures, dog. I promise you. Lyra Valkyria, if anybody know this woman, she needs to be in the airport looking deranged. Looking all messed up traveling. Her weak traveling bag or just have a book bag. Yo, oh my God, bro. When you have a character like this, you gotta take it all the way, bro. You have to take it all the way, especially in the age of the kayfabe is dead age, the unreal age. Lyra Valkyria, take it all the way, bro. Seriously, man. You're gonna have to too, because the Fed is obviously not gonna invest with anything. All right, let me see some. Lyra Valkyria could go crazy. All right, let me read some of the other super chats. Was it me or random ad breaks was so random? Yo, Brock, it was too many. It was too many ads, man. God, it kills the show. Shaw says, have you seen the price for WWE Club? No, they put out the price for WWE Club? Hold on. Club WWE price. No. I'm about to say $100. You only gonna pay $100, $9, $8 a month. I'm not paying for that shit, man. I'm sorry, bro. Anyone still watch it? WWE is a GIMP. Hold on. Speaking of Bayley, look at Mercedes' newest tweet. When will Bookie English release Birds of a Jobber? Shout out to Randomac, yeah. Hold on. What did Mercedes Moné say, yo? Hold on. Mercedes Moné. Oh, wow. Wow, chat, look. I told y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yo, she's letting the Fed know it's over. Yo, Bayley is gone. She just tweeted this at 10:34. Yo, and y'all heard me say this. I'm telling y'all, dog. Bayley has something to prove. And another thing, we all got friends. We all got families. We not all of us. Some of us people be lone wolves. I've been like that my whole life, believe it or not. But there's a nice amount of us that has either best friends or families members that's very, very close to us. You think they're not having a conversation? She keep posting these little signs of Bayley coming to AEW. You don't think Bayley is having a conversation with Mercedes Moné about that? Mercedes Moné is probably like that one friend. Like, see, Bayley is in a domestic. I don't even want to say domestic violence because that's a serious subject. Belly is she's in a situation where she's getting beat down creatively, bro. Yeah, seriously, dog. And it's like somebody that's in a domestic violence situation where your best friend is like, girl, don't take that, dog. Nah, girl, leave that, man. We going out to the club, man. I know this dude, dog. He's gonna treat you right. He ain't gonna do this. He ain't gonna verbally abuse you. He ain't gonna fix it. You know what I mean? Mercedes, that girl, she's that friend. You don't think they're having conversations? If Belly didn't want her to post that, all she has to do is say, fall back, dog, you drawing. Belly's not saying nothing. Belly is good as gone. And WWE's in a weird spot because they're going to need Belly. They could either job her out like Jobber Gargano, but Belly has a lot of equity that Lyra Valkyria could use. And they're doing the smart move. They're gonna use Belly to get Lyra Valkyria over, and that is the smart move. The bad move is this shouldn't be on Saturday Night's Lame Event. You should really be building up a story. Skip Saturday Night's Lame Event. It's a stupid show. You skip Saturday Night's Lame Event. You build this big story up towards SummerSlam. Lyra Valkyria gets a great win. Bury Belly for the rest of her contract year. Let her leave and let her make you look like an embarrassment and add to the long list of people that got out of Fed, went to AEW, and got it lit. Shout out to Mercedes Moné. It's about to be over, chat. This is wild. Yo, shout out. Who sold me that? Yeah, shout out my man Deck, bro. Shout out Deck, man. Triple GPT said, I want to know where half y'all go Wednesday. Yo, Triple GPT keeps sending shots at AEW. Oh, come on, bro. Yo, this dude is crazy, dog. Yo, come on, man. Yeah, man. I think Wednesday, Dynamite gonna cook, man. Yeah, man, I think Tony Khan gonna go crazy Wednesday, bro. Hold on. JSJ said, do you think Mercedes? Felicia said, Mercedes, that friend that would talk sense into someone while someone looking for you. Facts. The WrestleFob said, nah, I kind of enjoyed this Raw. Yeah, the WrestleVob, I don't know, man. Like I said, Oba Femi was cool. I wanted more out the last segment. The gauntlet match, I like Javon Evans. There was way worse Raws than this. I ain't gonna lie, there was. Hold on, I see. Oh yeah, Fearfully Confident said Belly would go to AEW as Davida Rose, but her real name is Pamela Martinez. That's interesting. Now we got a return, y'all. August 3rd, Big Cass. I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do with this bull, man. Hopefully Enzo is with him. Because if Enzo is not with him, oh, man. Now, Enzo has to be with Big Cass, bro. This is the thing, chat. This is what I kind of got confused about. Why not say they're both debuting? Is Enzo actually going to be debuting with Big Cass? Or are they just going to play Enzo out? Because Big Cass as a solo wrestler, I think it could work. I think it could work. I just don't trust WWE. And WWE is on life support with the tag team division, dog. They need a solid original tag team. They need a tag team that's over, that's going to bring emotion back in this in the division. I like Big Cass, bro. I like him as a singles competitor, and I think he has a good story. But come on, dog. Don't rob us of Big Cass and Enzo, bro. But let me ask the chat, is Enzo coming back? TNA type wrestler. Enzo is controversial. It's an angle. Yeah. So Stoner, you don't think so? No, it's the Great Khali. WWE desperately bringing back mid-carders. Yeah, facts. Sir Smoke-A-Lot said, I'll get stale the week after they went. It'll get stale. Damn, you think so, Sir Smoke-A-Lot? You can't. teach that, yo. That joint used to be hard, dog. Oh man. Hopefully they bring him back, man. Enzo banned. I thought he was definitely going to WWE though. Hold on, Enzo going to WWE. I swore he was going to WWE. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to just see what happens, man. Hopefully. Oh my God, man. First now, Big Cass, Baron Corbin. I hope they plan on doing something. I hope they plan on doing something with this team, man. WWE soft as cooked macaroni. Kim says, I don't care about nostalgia. Act full of 40 years old. My man Wolf in the building. Yo, my bad, Wolf. Yo, Wolf, I got caught up this weekend, bro. I ain't going. The weekend got ahead of me. But I just hit you back on the chat in X. So, yeah, I mean, let's try to put it together for Tuesday. Wolf said Enzo would definitely come back with Cass. They probably gonna make him a surprise and just tease Cass for now. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to that Enzo and Cass, man. Yeah, you had Bailey, man. God, dog. You had the. Oh my God, I don't know what we're doing with Solo Sikoa, Voice Keys. Like, look at this faction, dog. This is the weirdest faction you could possibly come up with. Voice Key says that WWE, it exceeded his expectations. How? You was with the Ops. What's the name? Shibata. Samoa Joe. Hook. Who else? Somebody else was with the Ops. Shibata, Samoa Joe, Hook. Yeah, I think that was all the Ops. I feel like I'm missing one more person. And now the new Ops faction is LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I get angry more and more looking at this picture, dog. Like, this is the most random. God, like, who is writing this? What about these three has a connection? Like, what about these three evoke any type of emotion? Solo Sikoa is part of the bloodline. Rich Keys want to be a part of the bloodline because he keeps saying blood's thicker than water when he just met Jacob Fatu. LA Knight, he can't get out from beefing with the bloodline. Oh my! And they're doing this for SummerSlam. Somebody said, Jeff, nah. DCL says Solo new theme is Eddie Murphy. Stan isn't Eddie. Oh, Solo had a new theme? I gotta hear that. I ain't peeped that. Ooh, Enzo and Cass versus the Vision will be fire. Yeah, that kind of will be fire. Kim said, now coming to the ring, weighing 250 pounds from catering powerhouse jobs. That's funny. They all want to be Samoa. Yeah. I mean, Solo really Samoa. I don't know what LA Knight want to do. Royce Keys definitely wants to be Samoa, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't see what they're doing here, man. Hold on, let me find something. Or he says WWE exceeded. I want to find the joint where Voice Key says his WWE run has exceeded expectations. It's like, how? How is this possible? Yo, listen to this, bro. It says, Voice Keys says his WWE run has exceeded his expectations. It's exceeded my expectations. It's been wild. Just from the moment I put the pen to paper and I knew I was coming to everything that just recently happened, you know. There's where before I have my music hits and I'm going out, I just feel like everything is in slow motion. Like I'm in this dream and I'm not waking up from. So everything has been really great, you know. I've been putting in some great positions and, you know, knocking it out the park. So that's what I'm going to do. Like, now, I don't expect for him to say, no, creative sucks. They got me in a feud with you know what I mean? It got me in a faction. I never thought in a million years I'd be in this faction. I'm not expecting him to say that. He's saying the right thing. He's under contract. He says anything beyond that, bro, he's going to get buried beyond belief. 50% pay cuts. You know, it start getting real weird in WWE. So I'm not expecting bro to go nuclear. I'm not even expecting for him to tell the truth. It's just kind of crazy to hear that, then turn around and see this is what we're doing for SummerSlam. WWE, you idiots. Powerhouse Hobbs, Royce Keys, whatever you want to call them, could be an absolute monster on the roster. WWE is lacking people that look like monsters that are believable, dog. That's how Jacob Fatu, they booked him to be believable. This crazy Samoan. You never know, it's 120 degrees. He has a skelly on. This crazy Samoan. He's in Clearwater. He's in Miami, Florida with long johns on that has one sleeve, the long shirt, long pants, and Timberland boots. 120, this crazy Samoan. But he's booked right. You see Jacob Fatu, he looks believable. He looks like a guy that if he's coming towards you, bad things are going to happen. If you put Solo Sikoa, you put Royce Keys, you put Jacob Fatu, and you book him like Royce Keys, 6 months to a year to 18 months, it's not coming out like that. It's not. Think about it. When has they booked anything for Jacob Fatu that didn't make sense? Not everything was fire. Not everything was fire, dog. But everything made sense. He came in. He was helping Solo Sikoa. Then he started doing the I Love You Solo. Then he started beefing with Solo Sikoa. Then the U.S. Championship run. Now he's part of the bloodline. Then he fought Roman Reigns. Then he lost twice to Roman Reigns. Now it at least makes some type of sense. He's been booked consistently as a threat. Royce Keys, dog. This dude could be a monster. This dude could be a monster, dog. As long as he's getting booked like this, as long as when he comes out, nobody's getting hurt, no bad things are happening. Who did Royce Keys destroy yet? He doesn't even have one body yet. He's been in the Fed for over 6 months. He hasn't completely destroyed anyone. This guy with this dude is a monster. Bro is a monster, dog. He hasn't destroyed nobody yet. Oh, God, man. And he's fresh off of destroying Hangman Adam Page. Remember they did that match in AEW? It's just, they're dropping the ball, man. So hopefully, I don't know, bro. I'm starting to give up hope, man. Not too much was bad for Fatu. Gregory, damn near nothing. Fatu hasn't been booked perfectly, but he's been booked pretty solid, dog. And it pays off in the long run. Lady says Solo want to be Samoa because Samoans don't like. No, that's hilarious, yeah. Bro have 0 dead bodies. Yeah, yo, Royce Keys supposed to have caught some type of body, dog. Somebody supposed to be getting pain put on him when you got a guy like that, dog. But yeah, man, God, man, and chat, and I get it. If you only know Royce Keys, then I get it. Well, why? I get that, bro. But if you see Powerhouse Hobbs work and you know any of his backstory, you know the potential of this guy. And we was having a problem with that in AEW. The dude just has a match out of nowhere. I forgot what I did. I went to the bathroom. I went to get some snacks. I come back. And it's Royce Keys and Jimmy Fatu in the ring. Oh, yo, look what Bronson Reed said. Always watching the thief. Yeah, he said that. He said that. I wonder what that mean, bro. Bronson Reed a monster, man. He's been booked pretty cool too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what they're about to do with bro, man. Naya lost 100 pounds. Well, yeah, I heard about that. Only Hobbs is catching. Only body Hobbs is catching or is his own. Todd says 6-man tag parent is weird, but if they do the match right at SummerSlam, Keys and Solo could get over. LA Knight is over with the fans. Yo, Todd. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't see how Keys and Solo get over in a triple in this tag match, bro. I just don't see it, man. Yeah, man. It's just then I honestly don't see them beating the Bloodline. If the Bloodline can't beat Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa, what are we doing, man? And now you got this segment was funny, dog. Maxine Dupree. Otis, he'd have beat the Vision up. Bro swore he was about to get some cheeks finally. Hey, chat. Hey, fellas in the chat. This is why if your girl say, oh, I got a best friend, my best friend Otis. She probably telling the truth. Otis, her and Otis are really friends. It's nothing going on there. But we all know the second Otis had an opportunity to clap them cheeks, bro, he was going to take it. Oh, we're just friends. Yeah, sure. The second she throws the cat at him, yeah, man, he going to do what he got to do. We all know this, chat. Yo, y'all laughing because y'all know it's true. Chicks be like, yo, nah, my man Otis, nah, that's bro from high school. That's little bro. I'll be like, bro, that's your brother? Okay. The same father, same mother? No, man. I just knew him for a few years. He always been there for me. He always was a shoulder to lean on. Okay. So you throw some pussy at him right now. Is he taking it? Oh, no. Oh, never in a million years. Okay, he's homosexual. No, he's straight. He has a girlfriend. He has a wife. Well, men don't cheat. That's married, right? I'm sorry, because I'm going down a rabbit hole because I literally had these type of conversations. If he threw it at you, he's gonna, if you threw it at him, he gonna turn it down? Oh, that'll never happen. And this is the perfect example. She threw it at Otis. This boy started questioning everything. This boy, he had it in his eyes. He couldn't even look in her eyes, chat. Bro thinking about vacations, Punta Cana. He's thinking about taking Maxine Dupree, bending her over, man, and doing some things he always wanted to do when they was best friends. Hey, man. Shout out to all the ladies and fellas that got best friends. That's all the other sex, but not everybody, but there's a lot of the majority that just gets a bad rap for everybody else, which is actually, you know what I mean, the case. Bro, you're around this woman your whole life. She's about to kiss you. You go straight for it. That's why I thought this segment was funny, because this is real life. He think he the man too. He'd have beat up the Vision. You know what I mean? Yo, that's something that will really happen in real life. You out with your best friend, you get in a little bar fight, you beat everybody up. Oh, you hulking up. She's like, oh my God. She goes to throw a wet one. You're like, oh, but this is my sister, but I can't stop. And Otis found out what happens in real life, man. You never had a chance in hell, Otis. Huh. And that's Otis. That's about as close as a box you gonna get, bro. Bro got hit in the nuts. He tried to whiff his last smell of the box. Yo, Bro, no, he ain't never gonna be able to be around Maxine ever again, bro. Bro Chuck got hit in the nuts, bro. Bro started sniffing like a bloodhound. Bro nostrils still on fire right now. He took one last sniff of the box. Yo, yo, this is great. Yo, dog, bro, to sniffed the, bro, to sniffed a few strains of Maxine pubic hairs through her skirt. Yo, hey Otis, this is the closest you ever going to get to. This is the closest you're ever gonna get to her box, bro. It's over, bro. This is crazy. Dog, if you don't take your ass to AEW and the Indies, or just go back to catering. It was actually better at catering, bro. At least you wasn't put on the world stage to be a complete embarrassment, dog, in front of the world. This is insanity. Yo, this is crazy, man. Shout out my man Otis, man. I hope he got the last good whiff. Because, man, yo, this is insane, dog. Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I see people don't like to say this was cringe, but I ain't gonna lie. I thought this show was kind of funny. Otis and Megan Bay make it happen. My suit was great. Yeah, my bad. Yo. Joe said Corbin at Busted Open Radio said himself he took 60% when he moved to NXT. That's why I go to NXT. He took 70%. Nah, that's crazy, yo. Shout out to Otis, man. My bad. I be going down a rabbit hole sometimes, bro. But this is kind of funny, dog. So Otis got low blowed by Austin Theory, man. And it's a long night for Otis, man. But, yo, as far as the vision, though, it's done. The vision is done. You went to this is who you're feuding with now. Yo, y'all remember this guy? Do y'all remember him? Y'all know who this is, right? It doesn't even seem like the same person. How? He was supposed to be the future of WWE. This is the guy, remember in NXT, dog, he was going crazy. Everybody was like, bro, when he gets to WWE, it's over. This was supposed to be the future. He's doing this. Now, shout out to Otis and Tozawa, dog. I be joking, but yeah, man. But let's be real. Like, Chick Williams has overlapped this guy 100 times. Obafemi overlapped him 100 times. Carmelo Hayes. I feel like Carmelo, even though he's not being booked the best, he's getting booked way better than Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker is in a stale group. When the leader got hurt, it didn't even feel like, then he had Paul Heyman. Bro, he had Paul Heyman, and now Paul Heyman is burying these two every week. Where's that joint at, bro? Hold on. Look at this. Paul Heyman is burying this. He just seems like such an afterthought. Remember we wanted Bron Breakker versus Roman Reigns? The spear versus the spear? The dog? Logan Paul's a superstar. He's hurt. We can't even count him. And I cannot believe Austin Theory, since he has Maxine Dupree, it just looks like it kind of looked good. Brian Breaker has absolutely nothing going for him. And I wish I could find it. In this segment, he was getting beat up by Tozawa. I'm like, dog, what is this? It's just like, oh my God, bro. Delayed grad to the building. What's up? Hey, Paul Heyman said y'all trash. I'm out. He literally said that, delayed grads. Free Brian. I am giving the OF reaction to the vision like the Authority 10 years ago. Nah, facts. Facts, bro. Yeah, dog. Oh, man. I wish I could find this, dog. I couldn't believe Tozawa was getting over on Brian Breaker. Like how? Hold on, let me try to find this joint real quick, man.
Did I say fat?
Hold on, let me see this real quick, chat. I couldn't, dog. Like, there should be no world, bro. Tozawa is even. Yo, I'm about to explain something too. Watch this, y'all.
Disgusting.
Now he got up on Tozawa.
Get something straight here, buddy. She's with me now. So keep your fat, disgusting, nasty, musty, crusty. Did I say fat? Otis has had enough. Otis is not going to take it anymore. And Austin Theory about to suffer the rocket. Otis with Braun Breaker from behind. And Tozawa now on Breaker. Tozawa just shrugged off.
How? I don't care if it's just, oh, he held the ropes. How? But yo, you know the difference, chat? What happened when somebody hit Jacob Fatu with a chair? LA Knight. Later on in the night, LA Knight hit Jacob Fatu with a chair. Jacob Fatu was able to no-sell it. This goes back to what I was just saying about Powerhouse Hobbs. How these monsters are not being booked like monsters, and it's deliberate because Jacob Fatu is obviously booked like a monster. That's why he comes off a certain way. He comes off crazy deranged. He never comes off really cringe or anything like that, though. He comes off like a werewolf, like a lone wolf type of guy. He's crazy. Royce Keys, a monster. You're not doing nothing with it. Brian Breaker, he has the potential to be a monster. You already booked him as a monster. He's just straight the dog. And Tozawa, he can't even catch Tozawa because his timing is off. And he gets thrown over the ring.
Over the top. Here comes Tozawa. And Tozawa.
Now, he got his lick back because he straight countered this move, then flipped him over the table. So great. But, dog, these two shouldn't even be interacting. This should be a straight beat down, nothing else, dog. You can't even attempt to get any type of offense on me. Imagine if this was Obafemi, Jacob, or I think those are only two monsters we got right now. Obafemi, Jacob, Brock Lesnar, and that's it. He did do him dirty over the table, though. That was kind of fire.
Tozawa caught by look out, Cole. And lost.
That was hard. That was hard.
I have.
But God, man, hey, chat, this is going to be hard to reverse, man. It's not going to be easy, dog. Whenever you start getting booked like this, dog, I said this in my video. I don't think people know how bad it is that Paul Heyman keeps burying these dudes like this. The Paul Heyman rub is real. And everything is polarity, right? It's a good and bad. It's a negative and positive. It's a up, down. It's a right, left. If Paul Heyman could be with Roman Reigns, remember when he just went with Roman, when he first got with Roman Reigns? After he left Brock Lesnar, then they did the Tribal Chief. If a Paul Heyman rub could be that big, into somebody else and they're turning into the bloodline, that whole thing, it could happen in reverse, dog. Now, I know they probably think, oh, we could make up for it. No. Paul Heyman is telling, and once again, Logan Paul is excluded. First, he's injured. Second, he's not a superstar. WWE needs a Logan Paul. A guy that could wrestle, a guy that's a megastar, dog. He's excluded from the conversation. Paul Heyman is not even looking in his direction when he's talking to them. He's talking to Bron Breakker and Austin Theory. And really Bron Breakker, though, because Austin Theory got the chick. Austin Theory, he's leaving good. He got the chick on his shoulder. Bron Breakker is the solo factor of it's like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you here, bro? You better off just spearing Paul Heyman through that door, bro, and going back as a lone wolf, dog. I'm gonna see what the chat say. The tribal chief, the trifle chief. You know, Cam is somewhere backstage watching this storyline. Yeah, Cam. I mean, yeah, if you're a wrestler or if you're an actor and your girl is doing stuff like this, you know what it is. Yeah, man. Like he knew what it was. Triple GPC said Ricochet, remember what Braun did to you? Yo, Triple GPT, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We did that for nothing. Yo, Triple GPT was trying to be funny, but he actually had a great point. Remember what Bron Breakker did to Ricochet when Ricochet left? And Ricochet, dog, incredible job. He sold it. He was wheezing. I remember this like it was yesterday. Ricochet did a hell of a job, bro, putting Bron Breakker over around that time where Bron Breakker was supposed to be the next super. Where did this Bron Breakker go? This was the guy that was supposed to take it to the next level. So we just did all of this for nothing. So Triple GPT, you was probably trying to troll, but you right, dog. That's exactly my point. Triple GPT, I'll keep talking trash about WWE, and you can take your ass to Sugar Land, Texas, and cry me a river because AEW is real wrestling. Oh, you're funny. Austin says, yo, Bobby, do you think if everyone stays healthy last year, nobody got injured, will Braun be the champ right now? WWE plans keep getting changed. That's a good question. Well, what'd you say? Well, Braun would be. I don't know if he would be champion. I don't know if he'll be champion. Because think about it, Austin. If they was gonna make Braun Breakker champion, they should have had him beat CM Punk at the Raw on Netflix premiere, bro. That was an easy one. You beat Punk. You become champion. You had the whole Stranger Things theme. This is the beginning of the year. Let's start fresh, bro. But I'm sure they already had their plans for Rome. Now that I'm looking back at it, they already was planning for Roman Reigns and CM Punk at Mania. So maybe they had different plans for him. You know what I mean? But it's just hard, dog. It's like you lost the Punk. You got knocked out the Royal Rumble less than 5 seconds. I'm not even over exaggerating. It was literally seconds. Then he got injured. Then he missed Mania. Then he had these matches with Seth Rollins that was cool, but it was like not hitting. Then he's on Raw on Netflix with his whole face blurred out. Then he's in the whole storyline with the mask, man. Oh my God, this has been a horrible year for Bron Breakker. And if he didn't have as much potential as he had, dog, it wouldn't be that bad. But the fact that he was on this, like when he took Ricochet out, he was on this trajectory, and what he's doing now, it's just night and day, man. It's night and day. Let me see what the regular chat say. Lost to Rollins. He lost to Rollins. Like what? And now he's up. Did he forget Theory was the mask? Yeah. Yeah, Theory was the mask man. It's just like, oh my God, man. This is crazy. Lady said Dark Side of the Ring, Ricochet from a wheelchair, God willing. I hope things get better for Braun. Yeah, Michelle, hopefully. I think I ain't gonna lie, man. If I'm Brian Breaker, I'm finishing the plans out the year because he probably gonna spend the year getting. Oh, you know what, chat? Hold on. There's a way out of this, chat. There's a way out. Brian, get that money in the bank. I don't know. You know, LA Knight not getting it. If Brian gets that money in the bank, then yeah, we could go in a different direction. It's just I don't know, man. Oh yeah, Ricochet got a lot of swagger punching down. Ray and Dragon Lee is the only masked men I want to see. Yeah, yo, Dragon Lee, God, him and Javon had an incredible fight, man. Let me see what else happened. Oh my God, dog. I don't know about y'all, but dawg, I'm so over the Judgment Day, bro. Like, why are we do? How many times did we do Roxanne Perez and Io Sky this year? Uh, yo, I don't know why. Yo, WWE is surrounded by the Judgment Day. Yo, chat, look at this, y'all. You can't make this up. Like, how many times are we gonna do Roxanne Perez and Io Sky? They just won't stop. Oh no, this is not even 2026. We did it. They got it. I'm thinking these all 2026. These actually different years. Yo, it feels like we've seen this shit 100 times, dog. And Io Sky beat them every time, or except once. Yeah, bro. If I see this match one more time, dog, God, man. Io Sky wins. She gets jumped by the Vision. This is the click copy, click paste that we're doing, bro. Need to get back on more defensive stories. Facts. The Judgment Day. The judge, yo, oh my God, yo. Yo, Sir Smoke-A-Lot, that was fire. Hold on, dog. Yo, Sir Smoke-A-Lot said the Judgment Decade. Yo, that was hard. I might gotta. Yeah, dog. Yeah, I think that's the new name for the Judgment. The Judgment Decade. Sir Smoke-A-Lot, that was hard. The Judgment, yo, that's exactly what it is. How long the Judgment Day? When did the Judgment Day faction debut? The Judgment Decade 2022. We're going on our 5th year of this same slop. This group has done nothing but become more irrelevant than more irrelevant than more irrelevant than more irrelevant. Edge was part of the Judgment Day, it was fire. They turned on Edge, that was fire. Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, then what's the name came through? Dominic Mysterio, fire. Then it got stale, dog. And then, what's the name left? Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest left. Then it was completely over after that, dog. The Judgment Day. No, that's funny, lady. No, that's a fact, bro. The Judgment Century. The Judgment Day needs to break up, yo. Yeah, Penn Balor left. And now the Judgment Day is essentially a female group. Where they at? This is the whole Judgment Day. You got JD and then you got Dominic Mysterio. What the hell? Oh, I'm about to say. But yeah, man, I don't know what to do about this, dog. Like, no one's getting over in this group, man. Y'all know I'm sick of Raquel Rodriguez being treated the way she is, dog. Just another believable character. So now I'm on three. You got Powerhouse. You got Royce Keys. You got damn, who was somebody? Oh, Braun Breaker. And then you got this is just as much of a travesty, dog. We're going on with Raquel Rodriguez, bro. A straight powerhouse, a straight asset to the women's division. Monster, dog. Just there. Just she can't beat Sol Ruka. She can't beat Io Sky. She can't beat anybody in the women's division when it matters. Dog, this is just like, come on, man. The just there day, the just there day is crazy, bro. Fu autocorrect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Autocorrect is crazy, yeah. Judgment Decade needs a new boss to kick Dom out. That is gonna be three girls and one guy. I just think that this just needs to be done, man. I don't understand. Like, does Raw have a contract with the Judgment Day or something? Why do we have to do this every week? They gotta be drawing. Yo, Judgment Day has to be a draw on paper, dog. There's no way WWE is looking at the financials, looking at the engagement, looking at the analytics. They have to. I gotta be missing something. Because there's no way they're looking at low engagement and analytics and keep booking them. So, I don't know. Maybe it's something I'm missing, chat. My man Wolf in the building. Hot take. Y'all ain't ready for probably. The the Judgment Day is the worst faction in all of pro wrestling today. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I can think of worse, Wolf, is Royce Keys and LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. That's the only way I could. That's the only one I could think of. Yo, this is probably the worst faction, though, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let me see. Bobby, Dom, and JD as a tag team sound way better than this. Yeah, yeah. It's just they're trying to build to this. Io Sky is going to win. Why are we even doing this? Why? Io Sky is gonna win again. And it doesn't even matter who wins. Even if she doesn't win, it's like, okay, Liv Morgan won. Who cares? They had a cool match. Who cares? Why does the women never get no type of stipulation? Why is nothing on the line? Like, give me a ladder match. Put the belt on a ladder. God, dog, give me some type of stipulation with these women, dog. Just a match, a regular match, then another match, then another match. Hey, Triple GPT, you need to work on your graphics too, brother. Dog, WWE, y'all so lazy. You just had to Photoshop a championship belt there. It's look at the. I'm done, bro. It's just the belt is not even on her shoulder. This is obviously not a picture with her with the belt. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, man. Whatever, dog. Best faction, the Don Callis family. Yeah, you know, my man Kyle with the belt. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of looking forward to Wednesday, man. I really want to see. I really want to see what Tony Khan gonna do leading up to Redemption. Bobby, imagine Oba joins Heyman and Brock. Yo, Eric, that's kind of hard, dog. What if Oba Femi joined Heyman and Brock? That's kind of like, we haven't seen something like that since Brothers of Destruction. That's kind of hard. I think Brock gonna be done after SummerSlam, though. To be honest, how many defenses Liv has since winning? Yo, you gotta be trolling. I think it's none. How many times Liv Morgan defended titles since winning? Yo. Oh, 2 title defenses. 0. Yo, bro, 0. 0. Liv Morgan have had the title 3 different occasions and defended it 7 times. Wow, dog. Wow. 7 times? This company is the epitome of laziness. My God, like I didn't even ask for her first and second title reign. But when you see this, when you zoom out and look at this in perspective, now you wonder why no one cares about this. Liv Morgan could work. Liv Morgan's a star. WWE is handcuffing every single woman on this roster, dog. You could say AEW goes a little bit too hard on the women or whatever. I disagree. But even if you say that, whatever, dog. WWE goes extremely too soft. Especially somebody like Io Sky, dog. She been in the indies. Crazy matches with Penta. Crazy spots with Penta. This is what Io Sky do, bro. Like I told y'all, I wish my brother would answer the phone, bro. Me and my brother had this long argument because he's telling me how trash Io Sky is. And I'm like, no, bro, Io Sky is fire, bro. Io Sky's fire. But it's hard for me to explain how she's fire if a casual fan that doesn't watch wrestling watches it. And this is the Io Sky that WWE is giving to the casual fan. God, can you imagine this woman in AEW? I hate to keep, dog. Even in TNA, let me not even keep saying AEW. Put Io Sky in TNA. Put Io Sky on GCW, JCW. Put Io Sky anywhere other than the Fed, dog. It's looking a lot different. I'm not. They could keep this match, bro. I can't believe I'm gonna have to sit here. They could keep this match, dog. They're gonna have a solid match, just like all of the solid matches they have. Jade, 0 defenses. Outrage. Live, 0 defenses. That's a fact, bro. Jade has 0 defenses too. Yo, what is going on? Yo, I'm really thinking about this, chat. Yo, sometimes with companies, if you work, I always say this because you never know who's listening, and I'm just wishing on a star. I'm hoping somebody from WWE Creative in this crazy world could run the message back to Connecticut, dog. Sometimes you're worrying about all these intricate things in booking professional wrestling, and you miss the most simple things that in the grand scheme is the biggest. It's simple. Wrestlers fight for championships. We need storylines. We need layers. We need to book 3-6 months in advance. We need to make sure TKO's happy, Netflix happy, USA. I get all of that, bro. Wrestling is about championships. The wrestlers have to want something. It'll be 1 or 2 things. It might be a few other things, but it's usually 1 or 2 things. You either have a blood feud with somebody, and y'all got to settle it with the smoke, kind of like what Oba Brock doing, or you want either a mid-card title, or you want the big belt. You want if it's not that, what else are we fighting for? What else are we doing? You're not defending the titles. Jade Cargill had 0 defenses. It's a joke if she brings up her title reign. Cody Rhodes, 3 of his title reigns was the worst possible ones in history. Liv Morgan, she's done absolutely nothing with the title. But you put her in a King of the Ring for what reason? Nobody on this God green earth knows, bro. She should have never been in the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring. She should have been defending her title. Why you put somebody else over? SummerSlam has 2. The Undisputed and the World Heavyweight Championship is an afterthought. I don't know how in the hell this company thinks that we're supposed to be invested in any of this. This is bad, dog. God, man, I hate this division. Let me see what y'all say. I see Triple GPT says. Outstanding says, Io wins the belt off Liv. Darby needs to come squash Io and win the belt. At least he'll do something better with it than the women. Not facts. Yo, I had a dream that WWE and AEW worked together. Yeah, I woke up. I was kind of disappointed when I woke up. But yeah, that would have been crazy. I said it. Oh my God. Triple GPT with the tag. Good looking, dog. He says, no one cares. Cry, cry, cry. At the end of the day, like Roman said, AEW is number 2. Always going to be number 2. WWE is number 1. Always going to be number 1. Just acknowledge it, bitch. P.S. In case you forgot, no I ain't gonna lie, Triple GPT. It's been a few days now, man. I'm definitely. I'm at the point now, Triple GPT. I will be mad if they put MJF in a triple threat. I'll be mad if they put MJF in the main event. I'll be mad if they switch it up. Yo, do the Kenny Omega, do the Ospreay thing at All In. I don't care how many people try to troll me and want me to change my opinion. I would never change my opinion. That's not the match I want, but I could be wrong when I said it's not the. We'll have to see. It's hard for me to talk about it, but yo, at this point, I just sucked it up. I'd rather just see Omega and Ospreay, and I was gonna go nuclear if MJF did something. I don't even care anymore though. To be honest, dog. Like, let's do Omega Ospreay. That's the story. Like I said, it's still a fire story. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna get into that, bro. I think you try to rage baby, dog. I ain't gonna get into that. It's still a fire story, man. Yeah, man. So I kind of want to see how it's gonna play out. I definitely want to see how it's gonna play out to the point where I don't even want MJF in the joint no more, dog. Whatever, bro. Raw was awesome. Or Io, I think we get Ospreay at MJF at Redemption. I mean, I don't even see why, bro. Just put MJF on 0 hour or something. I don't even. Maybe I don't even know. That's why I want to see. That's why I'm interested in seeing Wednesday to see where they go from there. But as far as the main event, I think the main event should stay the same: Omega and Ospreay. And yeah, man, we'll see how that turns out. They had this gauntlet match. I don't care that. Nah, you know, you know what I mean. Nah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean, dog. They had Javon Evans come out. No, shout out Jay Swiss, my man Jay Swiss in the building. Javon Evans, incredible work tonight, man. I can't get mad as much as I want to get mad. as much as I want to get mad that Javon Evans doesn't get booked how I want him to get booked, this is one of the things like I just said with the MJF not being in the main event. It's just like, yeah, man. I'm not really tripping. He's young, you know, man. It's like me wanting something, but understanding that's not the direction we're gonna go. So I'm not even gonna waste my breath crying about it. I'm gonna just accept it. They're looking at Javon Evans like he's young. And yo, let me ask the chat. Yo, chat. For the AEW people, do y'all remember Javon in AEW? And was he fired in AEW? Hold on, let me look. Or was he did y'all like him in AEW, or was he just like a extra or something like that? Or was he was in AEW before, right? Yo, chat, do y'all remember Javon in AEW? And AEW. Javon Evans have never wrestled. Oh, what? He is established. He never wrestled for AEW? Oh, Dark. AEW Dark alumni. I wasn't watching it then. Oh, damn. He went straight to NXT. He didn't get no burn. Yeah, he said, yeah, look. He said, reflect on the time at AEW. Yeah, we was a tag team. We had a little 6-man. That was an AEW Dark. Just basically something to showcase people that they're looking at. You know what? At that time, it was mentioned at the point in Evans' career, it must have been a big deal. And he replied, for sure, for sure. I know they wouldn't let me do anything till I turned 18. My first goal was like, hey, WWE probably not going to pick me up because I'm so young. So I just want to get signed as long as I could get signed to a company at 18 years old. So AEW was one of those opportunities I accepted to be like, let's see, let's get my name out there so I could get signed. It went well. They didn't pick me up. Opportunities I took advantage of. The AEW didn't pick bro up? He had a yo Angus is crazy. He had a bird chest. Yeah, young boy, he like 17. Young boy, he's like that nigga he was a kid. Nah, yo man, not quite same man. Oh, I think I did see Evans on Dark. Damn. Yeah. I mean, man, that's kind of crazy. They probably was looking at him like he was too young, but Javon. That goes to show you, chat. Sometimes, man, everybody just has different pathways in life. Cause I know so many wrestlers, dog, that been wrestling their whole life on the indies, dog. I'm talking about since they was 17, 18, just like Javon. And we're the same age, bro, almost 40, and they never made it past the indies. And these are great wrestlers, bro. These are great wrestlers wrestling for, you know what I mean, over 20 years just in the indies. Sometimes, bro, you could never ever get that call. But sometimes you might get that call later on in life. You never know. But that's why I ain't gonna go into a rabbit hole, but that's why I never compare my situation with nobody else. I don't they say something like comparison is like the thief of joy or happiness. I forgot the saying. But when you compare yourself to anybody else's situation, you know what I mean? It's just doing a disadvantage for you mentally, dog. Everybody got their own path. Javon, what a hell of you was able to go to AEW at that young, then turn around and wind up going to the Fed, then have the run on NXT, and now like God, he's the youngest. He has his whole life, whole career ahead of him. It's just a beautiful thing to see, man, for real. Yo, Triple GPT said Tony fumbled. Yo, Triple GPT, nah. I wouldn't say he fumbled. It's like, how was Tony supposed to know he was yeah, man? Then it was like they said it was a tag team match. So like, how was he supposed to know? Like, nah, bro. He's probably looking like, yo, he's so young, dog. you could easily get overlooked. You know what I mean? It's just you could easily get overlooked, bro. Roberto, am I visible to you? You missed my last two super chats. Even Triple GPT is seeing me, and also I'm sleeping with two eyes closed. This sugar land. Oh, yo, hold on. Let me see. Let me see what you said, Warlock. My bad. Let me see. Oh, so the DCL says Triple GPT has to defend his cousin Chat GPT because it writes all WWE material. Uh, Evans did. Joe said Evan did wrestle in a commercial break. Let me see. Warlock. All right, my bad, Warlock. Oh, the 5 billion. Oh, hold on. You said $5 billion in debt. $5 billion. Is that billion or trillion? Oh yeah, that's billion. Debt in the bank in Old New Orleans. Oh, it's Triple GPT. I'll keep talking trash about WWE. You could take your ass back to. Yeah, I think I read that one. Let me see. Did I miss another one? Warlock. Yeah, I think I caught him from there. AEW winning any which way had Evans not been scouted on Dark WWE. Yo, the WWE is watching Evans so like a hawk, bro. They watching AEW Dark. They was watching Rampage. Yeah, but it's so good to see Evans where he at now, man. Incredible, bro. Incredible match. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean, chat. Oh my God, these two cooked in this match, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Even though Evans didn't win, yeah, they booked him so strong in this gauntlet match, bro. Then you had Dan Housen come out. I don't even know why, to be honest. Bro called himself QB2. What? He they got the Dan Housen jacket that looked like Cody Rhodes? Oh my God. Click copy, click. They called him QB2. Are they selling it? Am I bugging? This jacket don't look bad. You need to get text to speech for. Yeah. You know what? I should look into that. Yo, that might be a good idea, Triple GPT. I might. I need to look into that. Uh, I'm gonna go over all the super chats again and make sure I read everything. No, I guess that's not out yet. Damn, bro, that jacket kind of. I don't know. That jacket kind of hard. Uh, I cannot believe this match, bro. At least Keys is in the joint, man. I got my man in SummerSlam. Now backup QB over QB1 is crazy work. Bobby, get that Dan Housen jacket. Yo, Gregory, I think it's hard a little bit, but I can't. I'm sorry, I can't give the Fed $1, dog. If I knew that if I paid for merchandise, it went directly to the superstar and not like literally the smallest percentage to AEW. I mean, the WWE. That's one thing, but the fact that I know how TKO play, they're probably. Oh my God, they're probably taking so much of a chunk out of that. He looks ridiculous or whatever you want to call it. I've heard that before about watching Collision. Yo, I actually watched yo, you know what's crazy? I actually watched Collision Triple GPT. Well, I seen the beginning of Collision. Yeah, I don't know if AEW. Before we get up out of here, we gonna have to talk about Collision, and or I don't know. Let me just keep going, man. 'Cause, yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation about Hangman. yeah. I gotta holler at somebody, man. I gotta hit the Discord up. I gotta holler at some of the sickos, bro, because I would like to hear some of y'all reasonings. But yeah, now we got Intercontinental title. Chad Gable versus Penta. Chad Gable's winning. It's in his hometown, Minneapolis. Uh, yeah, this should have been happened years ago. The Fed is years late with this, and I guess it's gonna be a banger match. Yo, if I'm, I would have Penta go Hill or something, dog. It's just, what are we gonna get besides a banger match? Like, LA Nightcrawler J, unfortunate event while he might be getting divorced. Oh snap! Damn, he did say that, didn't he? I was saying it in. Yeah, this unfortunate event. I don't know why Jay Uso. Well, he probably trying to fix his marriage. I was about to say, I don't know why Jay Uso taking time off. Like, if a chick filed the divorce for me, it's like, yo, it's all right, bro, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta work still. I have my lawyer deal with it. Whatever I gotta show up to, I deal with it. But like I said, Chad, don't take advice from me. You'll be singles. Trust me. Light years behind the 8 ball. Facts. He should tag with Phoenix. Yo, yesterday, Sir Smoke a Lot. Yesterday, last month, last year, you should have been tagged with Phoenix, bro. Especially when you got Cass. You got Enzo and Cass on it, you know what I mean? He's embarrassed. He's better as a tag team. Yeah, Mustafa, that's a fact. True Blue, what's up, bro? Everybody is going to be chanting Jay's a bum. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's just, God, SummerSlam is looking so bad. Then you had the red. We already went through this. This is, SummerSlam is looking cold, dog. Like, Jada Park. A jaw like, yeah, Jada. I didn't even want to talk about it, but it's so viral now. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, we don't know if he's really, yeah, man, with Jada Parker. I mean, it's looking. Hopefully he fixed that. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully he fixed that. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to talk about somebody's personal joint because that's a real life situation. I'm pretty sure he hasn't shown up to work for weeks, so maybe he's trying to fix this shit. Who knows, bro? Yeah, this SummerSlam card, I'm not seeing anything. Anything that's looking good that I'm looking forward to, dog. Like, what are the ramifications for any of these matches? Obafemi and Brock Lesnar, dog. I really hope they deliver, dog. I really hope they deliver, man. Hell in a Cell, dog. We're coming fresh off of Drew McIntyre. CM Punk, well, not fresh off of it, but y'all know what I mean. That was the last Hell in a Cell. Come on, bro. Give me at least 20% of what they did. We're not expecting a 5-star banger. We're not expecting the craziest match in the world. Give me something more than F5s, power bombs, and big spots. Give me a little bit of color. Give me a little bit of emotion. And Brock Lesnar, do not waste our time by crying in the middle of the ring and taking your belts off. Leave the theatrics, Brock. Let us just, you know what I mean? Let us just go ahead and end the night off with Obafemi winning and finally move on from this, dog. You guys keep Cody. We over here knew Cody was a heel in New Japan, which is why we booed him at the end in AEW. Yeah. 6-minute cage match is wild. Felicia said Jay Uso has 2 children, 2 boys. Hopefully they could work something. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully, man. Yeah, man. God, that could be ugly, man. But yeah, SummerSlam, I don't know, dog. Nothing about this card feels like SummerSlam, man. Jay couldn't wait for Miss Parker's pie to cool. The cool down out the windowsill. Nah, that's insane. Nah, that's insane. I mean, Miss Parker, Miss Parker and Jake could be friends, man. Let's talk about it. Hold on, yeah, we might gotta, yeah, unfortunately, chat. Yeah, man, we might have to. Uh, I just can't wait to the messages. We gonna have to talk about something, chat. Let me just make sure. All right. Oh yeah, and if anyone was interested, you got the SummerSlam takeover, $70. You get to see Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. $70. Like what? Shout out to MDZ. He sent me this. Look at this, dog. Like who in creative is thinking about this? Who writes this down and says, "Oh man, this'll get them over." You're planking in the that shit is corny. $70? You are now in line. No, the hell I'm not, bro. Like what? Ah, man. Johnny Plank, I feel bad. Yeah, dog, it's just like this is disgusting, bro. $70? Like this is the price gouge. Then they got the nerve to just put $69.88. Like what? Man, shout out to anybody that got money to burn, dog. Like, ah, man. For the life of me, I cannot make sense of this. Like, where do we go from here? Then you know what's crazy? This is the crazy thing. He actually woke up. Didn't he fight for the? He just fought for the title. He woke up to fight for the title just to go back to sleep. Like, how does this make sense? Oh my God, man. If he wasn't as good as a wrestler that he is, I could understand it, bro. You throw somebody out there that's supposed to be a gimmick act, throw me out there. If you got me planking somebody that has zero in-ring experience, that makes all the sense in the world, bro. This is one of the best wrestlers you have. 3 of the top 5 or 10 top rated wrestling matches on Cage Match in the Fed. Johnny Gargano is a part of them. How much money for Triple GPT? Yo, you Triple GPT pick at some officers is crazy, dog. Yo, this dude is wild, man. Bob Gano. AMG says I can't wait to hear my name. Is Enzo Amore, and I'm a certified G and a bona fide student. You can't teach that. Yeah, hopefully Enzo is over there, man. We could go on to some AEW stuff before I get out of here. AEW chat. Yeah, y'all about to get. I want to know. I want to know what y'all thought about this, man. First, this is a simulation of redemption. I ain't gonna lie, that'll be this is fire. Oh snap, you can tell this is AI. Look at the WWE AEW. I don't know why. I just had a dream about WWE and AEW working together. Now, Outsanity says something, and now this picture right here. But yeah, Redemption would be fire, man. Like? Did anybody in the AEW chat? Did y'all watch Collision? D Hoom said Collision was amazing. All right. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I know what I'm gonna do, chat. Give me a second, y'all. I wanna see. Let me guess. Hold on, chat. Yeah, before we get out of here, man, we gotta talk about this. Give me 1 second, man. We're gonna have to talk about this, chat. I want to know. Maybe the AEW people could fill me in. And I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of Hangman Adam Page, dog. But let me throw the poll up here before we get started, man. Yo, shout out to Mookie. He said at this point Johnny gonna be laying his ass out of a career. They wasted his potential, and then AEW needs to do something. Cause I'm tired of seeing Kenny. You saying Kenny Omega? I don't know. You can't be mean to Kenny Omega, bro. The AEW chat is gonna get mad. A B C. All right. So look, chat. Yo, and this is for like the AEW people if you watch AEW. Cause I'm gonna go into AEW and I'll close the live out. But I gotta holler at the AEW chat for this. Now, chat, the AEW people, I just put up a poll. Can y'all rate Hangman Adam Page return? I asked the AEW chat. I can't even say. I'm not gonna put this on everybody because some people were actually polite and they actually, you know what I mean. Shout out to Kim. Shout out to some other people that actually put me on some things. Hangman Adam Page made his return on AEW Collision on the night that Conor McGregor's fighting, the World Cup was happening. It was announced 10 p.m. on a Friday night. AEW chat. He came out. They put under his flyer thing that he had a vasectomy. He cut a promo. Can you let me know, what do y'all rate Hangman Adam Page return to AEW? This is a 10 out of 10. Now look, I love AEW, bro. But Hangman Adam Page, this my man, dog. Remember, I flew to Texas to see him win, bro. I got stuck in Texas. See a Hangman Adam Page hold that belt high, dog. When I was asking questions about this, some of the AEW people in the chat, you know what they told me? I said, damn, Hangman Adam Page is showing up in Collision. People were telling me, I said, yo, what does this mean? People were saying it means shut up and watch Collision. I'm asking about AEW and Hangman Adam Page, and they say, shut up and watch Collision. So I shut up and I watch Collision. And now this is the promo that he cut.
Wrestling Men's World Championship again. And as Shivani mentioned, I watched Wednesday night. I watched when Kenny won that world championship, and that was important to me. But what was even more important were the words that he said after, to never quit, to always run the race. And though I find myself in this strange situation, I look out and I see miles and miles of empty track laid out before me. The TNT Championship, currently held by someone who is a former partner of mine and current dipshit, Kevin Knight.
So basically, he says he's the TNT Championship, the Continental Championship, the International. He's going to go for the other titles. All right. I want to know what y'all think, man. 2K people did better than 2K Tarps, Triple GPT. Wolf said, Hangman's style is cool. Might consider rocking that. Not going like, yo, you funny, Wolf. In front of a oppressive 2,000 people. Yo, let me read some of these. Hold on. Hangman for the International Championship. Hangman going after lower titles as expected. Hangman is planting seeds for more future stories down the road. I'm here for it. Red Renegade. Kitty Omega is insane. I'm a sicko, and it's a Shout out to Fearful. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm trying to see, chat, I'm trying to see is everything. Yo, now this is what I'm saying. I understand people don't have to. Yo, shout out Fearfully Confident for keeping it a bit. Everything doesn't have to be. This was other people was telling me. Yo, Bobby, you keep thinking like the fan. Everything doesn't have to be some big surprise, dog. No. See, sometimes y'all could get away with certain stuff. New Japan Pro Wrestling. All this backstory that I wouldn't know. Okay. Not everything has to be some big surprise. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay. But this is Hangman Adam. Am I bugging? It's chat. Just let me know if I'm wrong. Is Hangman not one of the biggest factors in AEW? Is Hangman not a pillar? Dog, I'm expecting for Hangman to come back, me to get hype. I want to be excited. I don't want to be sitting down watching Collision damn near confused of I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing the story. Oh, shut up and be excited. Dog, that is BS, dog. Hangman, I feel like this should mean something. He should be a part of a big storyline. You mean to tell me this would have been better than him coming out, pulling up the Moxley, saying, y'all can't get the AEW title. I want that Continental. The AEW chat, y'all gonna tell me that Hangman Adam Page, him pulling up on Kyle Fletcher, telling the Don Callis family, I'll run a fade with all of y'all. I can't get that title, but I want this. Us seeing Hangman Adam Page come out of nowhere, bro, that would have been fire. Y'all gonna tell me that on Collision that got announced the night before? Shut up and watch Collision. Then put it over. Yo, Tony Khan, please put the belt on JD Drake to see what the sickos think. Shout out to the sickos. But my God. Hangman Adam Page is one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW. I'm sorry that I want him, that I want to be excited when he comes out. I'm sorry. MJF, one of my favorite wrestlers. I'm sorry that I wanted to see him in the main event. People act like, dog, if you watch AEW and you're not a part of the general consensus, you're a fucking idiot. Dog, that's bullshit. If I like Hangman Adam Page, I'm allowed to want him a part of a big segment. I'm allowed to want to feel something. I watched this. I felt nothing. Does that mean dog, I'm allowed to say something? I'm allowed to see something and be like, damn, I wanted more. No, Tony Khan gave it to y'all. That should be good enough. Dog, that is a load of crap. Hangman Adam Page, what? The beef with Swerve Strickland? The moment at All In? I'm not thinking like somebody that's supposed to be in a Fed. I'm not talking about the Fed. The Fed sucks. I'm talking about AEW. That's why I didn't even want to mix this shit up. The Fed sucks. Comparing the two companies is not fair. And I hate that I do it all the time, but dog, this is serious business. We're talking about Hangman Adam Page. How would y'all feel? Y'all love Jay White, right? So you mean to tell me if this happened to Jay White, this would be perfect too, right? If Jay White didn't surprise you, y'all talk both out of your asses sometimes. Oh, just shut up and watch Collision. Not everything has to be a surprise. Oh my God, Jay White! Which one is it? Because if this happened to Jay White, now y'all still would have been putting it over? No, this is my Jay White. I like Hangman Adam Page. When I see Hangman Adam Page, the last time I seen him, he had the Texas Death Match with MJF. I felt something with MJF. I was torn between the two. These two are my favorite wrestlers in AEW. They're in my top 5 in AEW. I'm torn in between the two. You see MJF on the stretcher. I was hurt, bro. Y'all remember the live I did? I was hurt. Hangman couldn't go again. He in the back of my head all the time, dog. And like, damn, I can't wait for Hangman. I can't wait till he pop back up. He pops back up. And it was announced the night before at 10 p.m. And all of that's cool. But it's aggravating to hear some of the AEW to say, shut up and watch Collision. Wow. I'm going to read the chat. I'm pretty sure it's people out there that's going to be telling me that I'm bugging. I'm bugging. But if WWE did the same thing, bro, we'll be sitting up here laughing our asses off how the Fed is dead. I think, I just wanted to be excited to see Hangman again, bro. I was not excited. Nothing about this promo got me hyped, dog. I want to see Moxley and Hangman. I want to see MJF and Hangman. I want to see Hangman and Kyle Fletcher. I want to see Hangman and Mark Davis, bro. I want to see Hangman Ricochet. I want to see these matches, bro. But I also want some emotion, dog. And y'all can't tell me I've been riding with Hangman. That's, dog, one of the first times I started watching AEW. The first storyline I got caught up on was Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland, dog. As a fan, bro, I just wanted more. And you can't express that you want more. We can't have a serious conversation because I didn't say that everything was fucking perfect. I'm going to read some of the chat, bro. Let's see where the poll is. Then I'm going to read some of the chat how I'm wrong because, dog, this was the perfect way to bring Hangman back. I guarantee before Tony Khan announced this at 10 p.m., if I say, I got an idea, guys, let's bring Hangman Adam Page back the night before. Let's announce it on Collision. The same night the World Series on. The same night one of the biggest matches in UFC, Conor McGregor's coming out. Y'all will all tell me, nah, let's do this, and that, and this. I love AEW, dog, and I'm emotionally invested in it. I'm physically invested in it, and I'm financially invested in it. I never went out of town for not too many things, bro. I never went out of town for nothing that wasn't paying me directly, dog. Like, literally, AEW, I didn't even do it for WWE. I never went out of town to a WWE show. This is a fact. I never in my life went out of town to a WWE show and probably never will. I love Hangman, dog. I want to see Hangman bring some emotion. I just wanted to see with his return. I just had it in my head that it was gonna be. I was just gonna be surprised. I was just gonna get what y'all got for Jay White, and I didn't get it. So I'm sorry. I'm a little bit frustrated, but we'll argue about it on Wednesday. I'm gonna close the poll, and now let me see a bunch of yeah, man. Whatever, bro. It was a B. 43% says it was a B. Okay. All right, let me read some of this, man. Jay Smith's pause. I did. I won free tickets. VA's old Bobby. It was a D for me. B is a fair grade. Pause, but still. What I say pause? A surprise was what we needed. I voted. I'm fearfully confident. Felicia's is Bobby. You don't have to explain yourself to no one. I don't even know who this man was until I saw him on Saturday. What? Felicia, don't you watch? See. Yo, Felicia, don't you watch AEW? Because if Felicia don't know who Hangman is, that's not a Felicia problem. It's like, this is the thing people don't get. The sickos think that it's just them. They want to hold on to AEW. It's like, and not everybody, because you got some sickos that's actually rationalized. You got some sickos that actually make sense. But as casual fans come into this, she's actually watching Collision. She doesn't even know who Hangman. Hangman is bigger than life when it comes to AEW. He's that important to the product. I could be wrong though, bro. Maybe Hangman is not that big of a person in AEW, bro. I give it a C, mostly because Collision thing was random. It was planting seeds and being peaceful with his choice. I don't know who's coming up with these ideas, dog. No. Yo, Rando Mac, I can't even act like I like that, dog. Like being peaceful. No. If he came up with that, I'm telling Tony, I'm telling him, bro, I'm shutting that down. No, bro. No. No. Hangman is a big deal. You always need, when you're a big deal, you need to be presented as a big deal. And it doesn't even need to be no crazy stuff. You pull up on Moxley, dog. Tell Moxley, nigga, the time's up, dog. Give me that Continental belt. Moxley need to drop the belt to somebody with respect, bro. Hangman Adam Page, one of the very few on a short list, dog, that could take that belt off of Moxley, dog. Man. He been there for the whole 7 years. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh, good grief. B, he'll be in from VA works, but Hangman not being able to challenge for a world title doesn't feel right. Turning incoming. Yo, Ghost, I'm done with that stipulation. Because he dropped the seed. Well, it wasn't in writing. Oh, as soon as I heard that, I'm saying, oh, they're going to go back on it. Great. Yo, when y'all go back on it, please don't ever do it again. Ever in life, bro. Ever in life. Don't ever say you can't challenge for the title again ever in life. That was Cody Rhodes' stupid ass idea. It should have been dead the second he left for the Fed, dog. Don't do it ever again. Ever, please. Never. Never. If you're not going to stick to it, just don't do it. He's not going to stick to it. He's going to go against that within the next 24 months. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, dog. It wasn't in writing, but he's going to hold to his promise. He's going to rock the rest of the year out, bro. He might keep it next year, dog. Within 24 months, he'll have the title back on him, bro. God. And I'm only feeling this way because Hangman is one of my top 5 in AEW, bro. My top 5 is MJF. Even though I hate to admit it, bro, I got to throw Swerve in there. I got to throw Hangman in there. I throw Willow in there. And I throw Ospreay in there, bro. And my honorable mention is Moxley. Yeah, man. God, bro. Oh, yeah, damn. I forgot Kyle Fletcher too. They got too many people, bro. You know booking is bad when you don't know Hangman. Nah, Felicia, she probably just started watching AEW because he been going for the year. Bobby, I've been watching for 2 months. Saturday was the first time I seen or heard of this, man. Yeah. Yo, Felicia, will you get a chance? Yo, Felicia. See, she said she been watching for 2 months. Will you get a chance, Felicia? This what you gotta watch, y'all. Hold on. Am I still is my screen up? Alright, let me see. Hangman Swerve. Yo, will you get a chance, Felicia? Please watch. These two documentaries is fire, but this joint he did with Swerve. Oh my god, incredible. But both of these is fire though. Both of these is incredible, but this joint with Swerve is just one of the best feuds I've ever seen in my life. One of the best feuds I've ever seen in my life, dog. This is this was the first feud. I think this and the Tony Storm and Mariah May feud. I'm sorry. I got a connection with all 4 of these people because in my introduction to AEW, these were the people that I'm like, God, these are the ones like Swerve, Hangman, Tony, Mariah. But that's why I'm so mad at Mariah May for leaving AEW. Tony Storm, I always and Willow Nightingale. I love Willow Nightingale, dog. Like, so yeah, man. Anytime we bring up Hangman, I am gonna be passionate. I am gonna be mad. I am gonna want to see bro. Yeah, man. Yo, y'all know I'm a fan. I remember when he fought Lee Moriarty. When I think that was his first title defense after he won the belt. If I'm not mistaken, he fought Lee Moriarty first. No, he ran it back with Moxley, I think. Then he fought Lee Moriarty. This is one of my favorite, bro. I just wanted that Jay White feeling. I wanted to be like, oh, Hangman back. Yeah, man, it's just man. But this is why I say I can't wait to Dynamite. Because I want to see, like, one thing I know about AEW, everything means something. So this could be a part of something that I didn't see. I didn't see Kenny Omega and Ospreay in the main event and All In. I didn't see Darby Allin title reign being one of the greatest ever. So I have room. I could be upset, but a lot of the times I've been upset with AEW. When it came around, it was like, I didn't like this, but man, they definitely they brung it in, man. They brung it in, bro. Felicia said he had a story with the dangerous man Swerve. Yeah, yo, you gotta watch that documentary. Fire. Vayshawn said Mariah May shouldn't have left. James should have stayed with the Sickos. I heard AEW didn't like Jade like that. You mean Mariah May? Brock is a real man, a real cowboy, a true main event in wrestling. Yeah, Brock is Brock. You can't compare Brock to nobody, but that cowboy shit real, dog. Like, yo, that cowboy shit, man. Hangman different, dog. Bobby, I gave it a C because Hangman is one of my faves, and I can't give it a D if it ain't awful. No, I feel that. Well, I didn't put C on there. I don't think I put C on there. Oh, yeah. So you had to give it a B, I think. I feel you. Hangman, Omega feud. Damn, I never seen that. Hangman and Omega? I never seen that. Oh, I gotta put that in my watch later. Who said that? Fearfully Confident. Hangman and Kenny Omega, AEW. Oh snap! Here it go.
You guys try it again. Something just came in. Try what?
Oh, I'm gonna watch this. Complete Hangman, and I never even knew they feuded. And they had a match with the Young Bucks. Oh, y'all gave me some jewels to watch tonight, dog. Damn, was that feud fire? Nice, CJ's uploaded. Yeah, also CM Punk has C-Jack's uploaded. Has exactly became what he was against. Watch documentary when you need to fall asleep. Nah, you bugging. Yo, Triple GPT, you know that Swerve and Hangman was probably one of the greatest. Ooh. Yo, chat, I'm jealous I wasn't there for just watching it weekly for that Swerve and Hangman feud. I had to catch up on it, but my God, bro. Incredible, man. You should check out New Japan Pro Wrestling. Shada Amino. Oh yeah, the bull Amino first fought Gabe Kidd. Shada Amino versus Gabe Kidd. Oh, they fought 2 years ago? I'm gonna watch this. Yo, this is why Forbidden Door is. I would have never knew who Shada was. I wouldn't have cared about this match. But since I see him on Forbidden Door, I think he fought. Well, he fought Pac. He fought Pac, I think. I know who he is. That's why I can appreciate Forbidden Door and the lack of storylines. Kenny Omega versus Gabe Kidd. Oh, y'all gonna have me watching wrestling all night while I'm editing. Kenny Omega versus Gabe Kidd. I gotta watch that. All right, let me see what else. He's not watching it. No, I'm definitely watching that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you, I love Hangman. I love Hangman, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I love Hangman, dog. Wolf said, yeah, Kenny versus Gabe was amazing. Yo, I gotta watch that, Wolf. The Fed is finally losing long-term storytelling. Yeah. All right, they're finally doing it. Oh no, yeah, I definitely not. DK says so much to teach you still, Bobby. That's why you aren't pumped for Omega and Ospreay. Yeah, DK. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it is a lot. Yo, and DK, this is the thing, because I think a lot of AEW people think that I'm not shitting on Ospreay and Omega. Well, after All In, I'm sure I'm gonna be live and I'm gonna be ecstatic. I'm gonna be like, yo, that was an incredible match. It's gonna be. Remember, Ospreay is part of my top 5. So when he wins the AEW championship, it's gonna be a great moment. I'm still gonna appreciate the match very much. You know what I mean? It's just it's like you have a favorite team. It's all right. So it's like, all right. So say if it's like this, all right, the Knicks and the Spurs, they're in the finals, and even though it went 4-1, it was still great. We still had the biggest comeback ever. It was still some fire ass basketball games. But if my favorite team is the Boston Celtics, not saying they are, but I will rock with Philly, especially if Bron come over here. That's a different story. But if my favorite team, the Boston Celtics, it's like I could appreciate the finals, but I'm still kind of like salty that Boston ain't in it. I'm sorry, Bobby. I asked you about AEW, half of the chat. No, that. Yo, this dude is crazy, dog. Nah, usually that's not. I can't even say that. Yeah, AEW still has, man. People are more known. The Fed is 40 years old plus. AEW hasn't even made it a decade yet. So when I start talking about AEW, I'm expecting for a few people to leave. You know what I mean? Or even say if half the people left. That's expected. But I'm emotionally invested in AEW, so it would be hard for me to wait till Wednesday to talk about it, because I'm gonna want to talk about it again Wednesday after, because then I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna talk about it again. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm emotionally invested at this point with AEW. So sometimes when things happen over the weekend, I gotta kind of, you know what I mean? I had to get that Hangman rant out, man. Yo, he laughing. Yeah, no, I could have kept talking about the fit, but it's like it's nothing else to talk about, man. Plus, there's other as the stakes to win a world title match. Yeah, he could do a gauntlet match. He could, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna find a way to get him another title shot. I miss Kenny Omega as a heel. It was the best. I gotta see that. That's what GPT was talking about earlier. Yeah. Yo, Bobby, what they do with Hangman on Collision sucks, but if you look at it, he is a mid-carder now, at least story-wise. Maybe that's why they did it. Yo, Roshi. I ain't gonna lie. I think that probably made the most sense. Cause maybe they're going with a storyline of Hangman Adam Page is a mid carder now. Cause now I'm thinking about what they did. Remember when the Young Bucks lost the Will and Swerve at All In, and then the Young Bucks then they was doing them weird. They was in the dungeon or whatever, and they had a different locker room, and they didn't have money for pyro. Then I'm thinking about when Toni Storm, when she got amnesia and she went to Collision and she basically went from the bottom up. I get that, but if you're a fan, like if you like y'all say I'm an MJF Mark, which I get that, but if you're a Hangman Adam Page Mark, it's a little tough pill to swallow. It's just like I don't get my Jay White moment. I don't get like even if he's building up, it's building up to what? He's finally gonna win the title again. I mean, like, I don't know. I know all of y'all gonna put it over when they go against the stipulation. For me, I think the stipulation is the stipulation because I'm big on just you can mess up here and there. Yeah, like my man Wolf. I was supposed to do a live with my man Wolf this weekend, but I kind of forgot because the weekend got ahead of me. I didn't keep my word with that. So you know what I mean? You could mess up as a human being. You could make up for it. But I don't know. It's just when this is a stipulation and when everyone agrees, it's like a bet. We made this bet. Hangman lost the bet. It's over. It's not for me. It's nothing else to talk about. But I know they're gonna wiggle out of it. I know they are. If they're building him up, Toni Storm big payoff was she found herself again and she became timeless Toni Storm again. The Young Bucks big payoff was the Young Bucks became who the Young Bucks was again. I don't get what what Hangman big payoff is gonna be. You know what I mean? Or he could win belts. He could start winning all these belts. I don't know, bro. I feel like you could still have him be built up, but we miss Hangman, dog. We miss bro. So it's just like he got announced. He came out. He had a vasectomy. He wants the Continental title. And that's it. Nobody fighting, no feud, no. You know what it is? It just left a lot to be desired. You know what I mean? With the F Bobby, don't forget about our feud. No, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Triple GPT, any day you want to stream, yo, let me know, bro. Because it's one thing when you're talking and you're texting and stuff like that. But when you have to have a conversation about AEW and WWE, and you're on the side of WWE, yo, you could put me in one of the videos where I can't even say I'm an AEW sickle because I'm not going to like everything, and I wasn't there since day one. But you could say an AEW fan versus 10 to 20 WWE fans. I guarantee, bro, I'm going 20-0. I'm going 20-0. And you could bring up Hangman Adam Page. You could bring up 50% ticket sales. You could bring up whatever main event. You could bring up whatever venue sells. It would be too easy for me to go against 20 WWE fans. So one computer that's artificial intelligence, bro. You got to wait till AGI and super intelligence come out, bro, to kind of go at it with me on that. It would get weird fast, bro. It would get weird fast. The only thing you'll have on me is the numbers. Oh, man, they sold this, they sold that. They're a 40-year-old company, bro. Creatively, the WWE hasn't been this down. Real right, bro. Trust me with you, my contradiction. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do be. I am a kind of a hypocrite sometimes. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do be contradicted sometimes. Bobby Hangman can't challenge for the world title. Stipulation didn't say nobody could challenge him. See. Yo, if you at AEW, you should probably take that idea from DE because that actually makes sense. I can hear DE. I can hear Kenny Omega saying that. You said you could never challenge for the AEW championship. You never said no one could challenge you. Oh my God! With that being said, Hangman, I could see DE. I could literally see them doing that. I get it. I don't get it. I ain't gonna lie. I think we should leave the stipulation alone if we ain't gonna stick to it. Don't seem like they're getting no better no time soon. Yeah. Jay White and Dave Finley, former Border Club leaders. Hopefully we start something with this. Yo, New Generation. Shout out New Generation too. Yeah. I wanted that Jay White moment. But then they got the few. You see how Jay White, he came right back. And you got Finley and Jay White. And I'm like, I didn't understand it, but y'all let me know the Bullet Club. Then I had to go back. I did my research on that. They kicked them out of the Bullet Club. I'm like, ooh, that's fire. And I didn't know Jay White was on the top of the card at AEW back in the day, too. Ghostface Gamer says, the WWE writers do not need to get with the program. I'm still pissed they robbed the wrestling world of Rock and Roman a couple years ago so Cody could win the belt. That was my dream match. Yeah, yo, Ghostface, I feel you, but remember that time, bro. This wasn't Cody Rhodes that we see now. This wasn't Black Eye. This wasn't the African American Raheem. That was the American Nightmare Cody. That was the Cody that just lost WrestleMania. Then we just had to wait a whole year for him to win the Royal Rumble. Now we finally could get him beating Roman Reigns because that was a whole year, remember? And you see Cody face on the brink of tears when The Rock took that from him. Remember the energy around that time. You know what I mean? So even though Rock and Roman was the big one, the energy, the pivot, you know what I mean? I'm even bringing it back to AEW. I wouldn't be surprised if MJF and Ospreay was the match to have at main event. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie. I'm a part of the minority who want that. It's seeming the ticket surge. They had it on discount. But also Kenny Omega won. You know what I mean? They did good numbers on that. We're going to see what they do Wednesday. I'm pretty sure they're still going to be solid. Kenny Omega and Ospreay, the ticket surge almost 2,500, 3,000 tickets. The general consensus want this match. I'm not a part of the general consensus, but I can reserve the right to be wrong. I'm a human. You know what I mean? I'm human. So it's kind of the same thing. Sometimes you gotta like, what's the energy going towards? And the energy was going towards Cody around that time. Mia Santi's at versus C. Jackson. Yo, you dumb. Mia Santi's at versus Santi versus C. Jackson Bobby is crazy. Yo, I think that'll do more numbers than this Voice Keys. Yeah, man. Jigga 2 joint. Hangman should have never kept his promise. Yo, Izzy, now that would have been fire. What if Hangman came back hill? I ain't keeping my promise. Yo, oh my God. Now I would have accepted that. I would have accepted that, man. Ew, that would have been fire, dog. Santi, that's your go-to week. Yeah. Bucks has the Continental title hostage now. Yo, Rico Suave. Yeah, I wouldn't even say hostage. He just been dominating with the Continental title, man. And he's just setting. Yo, Mox is a leader, bro. And I'm saying that from when Tony Khan said that he shows up to every single show. He's at the Ring of Honor shows. He's at the Collisions. He's at the AEW Dynamites, whether he's on the card or not, bro. I think Moxley, he's putting that title on such a pedestal. whoever beats him, whoever gets that rub, is gonna be a special moment, man. And I think Hangman could be one of them. But the roster's so stacked, you could pick a name out of the hat, and they'll be able to be good with that, man. Y'all want story? Yo, what's up, Sizzle? Y'all want long-term storyteller, but blow up over one collision promo. Yeah, yo, Sizzle, you gotta understand, bro. Like with the MJF thing, Hangman, my favorite, bro. It's like so. I had you. It's like you have something in your head that you. All right, my man coming back. My man come. I wonder. I didn't thought about all the type of ways Hangman could come back. How I'ma feel. And this was like literally, I couldn't even fathom it being not just it just being this. You know what I mean? It's just like. You know what it is, Sizzle? It's just left a lot to be desired. It wasn't even a bad promo. It was a cool promo. It was just like, I just wanted so much more, man. But I feel you, though. Yeah, man. Exactly, Sizzle. Let them cook. Let them cook. Yeah, I'm letting them cook. I mean, I'm also getting mad at people saying, shut up and watch Collision. It's just like... But I think Moxley has so much on his plate with Will being the leader of Death Riders. Yeah, Moxley he do got a lot on his plate. But yo, I'm gonna get to this video. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm even talk about. Dog. I don't even know what to talk about, man. God, SummerSlam is ugly, bro. But Rock vs. Roman means no final boss. Yeah. No one told you to shut up, Bobby said. No, they did. It wasn't none of y'all, though. It was some troll on X. Quickly named Darby Allin title. Come on, bro. You know, Darby fought Tommaso. Darby fought Takeshita. Darby fought, who else he fought? He fought Tommaso, Takeshita. He fought Brody King. He fought, Tommaso, Takeshita, Brody King. I can't name all of them, but those the three. Damn, yeah, I can't. I can't name all of them, but yeah, I know Tommaso, Brody King. Did he fight Kevin Knight? Yeah, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, I remember those three now. But yeah, no, you funny. Let me read this last super chat. Just Carl said, Bobby, I think you're being impatient. Let TK cook. He is busy with the ingredients and spice. No, I feel that, Carl. I feel that. Yo, Carl, I'm gonna let him cook. I'm not even saying that I'm not gonna let him cook or it's over or yeah, man. Just Hangman, one of my favorites. So yeah, man. When you got your favorite wrestlers or your favorite teams, you envision a bunch of things happen in a bunch of ways. So it's not even just like one. It's not like I'm hoping he shows up for Double or Nothing, or I'm hoping he shows up on Dynamite, or I'm hoping he shows up on Redemption, or even All In. It's not even one scenario. I'm thinking of like a bunch of scenarios. But I'm thinking about I just had it in my head that it was going to be a certain way, and it's not. And that's what and I'm not even frustrated about that. I'm just being frustrated at people are expected for me to every time to just be like, oh, you showed up on Collision. This was the greatest thing ever. It's just like, nah. But I'm going to let bro cook because Tony Khan had cooked so many gourmet meals for us that it'll be some sucker shit not to sit and just let it play out. So just like Ospreay and Omega, just like MJF getting squashed, now this Hangman situation, I'm gonna shut up and not shut up. I hate that, but I'm gonna let Tony Khan cook. You know what I mean? Because every time I let him cook, he let me down, Carl. Yeah, man. Yeah, me neither. Yo, you funny. Yeah, you funny, but yeah, W's in the stream and W's in the chat. Wednesday we got Dynamite. Hey, chat, I'm looking forward for Dynamite, bro. I want to see Kenny Omega and Ospreay. I let it go. My man not in the main event. I'm not expecting for MJF be on the main event. And I'm not going nuclear no matter what MJF does. I promise you, if MJF is on 0 hour, I'm not going nuclear. I'm cool. I'm accepting whatever. I don't even care, to be honest. I'm over it, bro. Kenny Omega Ospreay, let's do it at All In, bro. Hangman, is we gonna see Hangman? I don't know. I'm looking to see where they go from there. And whatever Tony Khan cooks up, we're going to have a better night than what we just had, this stupid summer slop, like Felicia says, the summer slop of the century. Or did lady said that? Whoever said that, yeah, man, shout out to y'all. I think it was Felicia. Yeah, summer slop. And, yeah, man, I'm interested for that. But W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Hopefully everybody have a good week, man. You know, after Dynamite, we going to be here. Then we got Saturday Night Slam. God, I'm dreading Saturday. I'm not going to lie, bro. Saturday might be worse than Friday. But we're going to be here. We'll try to figure this out, y'all, man. Hopefully everybody be safe out there. Hopefully everybody be safe in the heat. Hopefully, yeah, man, if you in the city of Philadelphia, hopefully you wasn't uptown or I think it was West Philly. A lot of places got flooded over the past few days. So if you in the city, man, hopefully, you know what I mean, y'all can figure that situation out. That's a bad joint, you know what I mean? That's a bad joint, man. But, yeah, man, just I'm going to holler at y'all Wednesday, bro. I'm kind of cooked. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to holler at y'all. It's Bobby Masoon. 2 more fight. Like, comment, subscribe.